No, we is live.
We are live?
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Ignorance is Bliss. Hosted by your two favorite hosts, Jesus B, Randy C. What are you doing, my man? You gonna eat on the podcast? This is a no snack zone, man.
I'm trying to get my daily podcast intake pre-workout. Podcast pre-workout. I don't know what I'm talking about, dog.
What are you talking
about? I'm not gonna lie to you. I have low energy today.
What's going on?
I'm like, nothing. Incident. Nothing.
I can disagree with you more. I mean, I can agree with you more, honestly. I've been feeling the same.
Yeah, flaky people. Nah, I'm joking. No, I'm saying motherfucker Carmen, dog. I mean, fuck. No, it's not his fault.
Yeah, that's not.
It's not his fault. But what is gonna be? That's out of my control. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what's gonna be my control though?
What's gonna be in your control?
Never invite that motherfucker again. No, honestly, dog. It's been constant, and it's not, no knock on him, but I'm just not invite that motherfucker no more, dog.
It's alright, dog. It's alright. When it works out, it'll work out when it's supposed to work out.
Yeah, or just not invite that motherfucker no more. It's like, hey man, it's like when you're trying to chill with a female, dog. Just chill with a female, and she's flaky on you, dog. At least for me, I'm like, you know what?
Females are likely to do that.
Not worth my time anymore.
Females are likely to do that.
But it may not be the case for me because what's up? I might potentially close some Saturday. You know what I'm saying? This is something.
Is she watching the fight with us, or are you just closing?
No, it's closing. This is something that I've been working on. So I think if I release more details, you'll know.
Yeah, you can tell me afterwards. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that don't gotta be on this podcast.
I think I might close some, dog. So that's what's up, dog.
Boys hunting. Hey man, turn the time clock, the hourglass.
Fuck, dude. It's not opening, dude.
I'm pretty excited, man.
About what?
I'm still excited about this podcast. I'm low energy, but I'm excited where this is gonna go, man.
Oh, I'm excited too,
dude. I've had so much fun the past two podcasts. Those two podcasts were fucking fun. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm excited too, 100%. I like and it's fascinating, dude. I think. Okay, so no, I had fun too. I enjoyed doing them. I'm just low energy today because I think we both can agree. You can agree with me. Having someone else, especially like a guest that hasn't really been on, it's just like adds intriguing to like. It's intriguing, right? It adds more.
Yeah, like you say every single time, it's a different dynamic.
Yeah, and it just adds new shit, and that's what I enjoy doing. I mean, I enjoy doing it, but that's why I'm not invite that motherfucker no more.
God damn, just let it go, dog. You be alright, dog.
Yeah, no, but like I'm so excited for this podcast, dude. Especially because our last one kind of like mini blew up compared to our standards.
I felt famous for a second, dog.
That's crazy, dog. Currently it's at 1.3K views, and it's the highest. I think that video alone trumps like all literally all of our last videos like combined, including the clips.
Yeah, everything.
Including the podcast.
Wait, including the clips?
100%. It has to, dude. There's no way. That's like literally.
Yeah, because we didn't pass 100 views on any videos, right?
No.
That's right.
So that was like what 15th podcast. It was 16th.
Well, that just shows the power of networking. I mean, she had a lot of following on that one.
She did, but okay. It's also people that know that. Okay. And okay, it's intriguing to me because people that know we have a podcast, don't check in, but they checked into that one because of the topic, dude.
Well, yeah, it's because sex sells.
Yeah,
sex sells.
Depends, but it's intriguing. I think it's crazy how what people want to gravitate to, post and not, and.
I mean, I wasn't surprised that this was gonna get views. I mean, I didn't know that it was gonna get like over 1,000 views. Like, I didn't expect that, but like I knew that it was gonna attract some eyes.
Oh yeah, I thought so
because of the topic.
Yeah, I thought so too. But people that don't like watch our stuff that know we have one tune in for that one.
Yeah,
and it's pretty crazy, dog. Like we're gonna have hopefully got 2 guests this weekend. One Saturday, one Sunday. That'd be dope.
Yes, that would be dope. I like doing that back-to-back stuff.
And it's going to be, one's an amateur MMA fighter.
That should be intriguing.
The one's
You're gonna have fun on that
barber,
one,
right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, what, say even if he had like 10K, he doesn't have 10K followers, but I like that, the whole concept of someone doing something different, and we talking about it, dog, because MMA fighting in general is not, the most glamorous. It's not a glamorous lifestyle, right? So it's a pretty interesting topic, right? Even if it's someone that doesn't watch it, I think it's a pretty interesting topic to find out what he goes through and stuff, how it's feeling. But I think it's safe to assume that we're not gonna get that many. Like, even if, like I said, even if he had 10,000, followers, just brought up. Say he had 20,000 followers on Instagram. I still don't think that video comes close to the one we did with.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely.
And because of the topic,
that also depends on the engagement too.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if he truly has like like let's say we have somebody in here who has 20,000 followers, which is probably now she's probably like over 100,000 now, which is probably be over 80,000. If they had better engagement, I'm pretty sure we would still be able to pull in those numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's that.
Because it just depends,
And Katie's she's a dope girl, dog. She really is. Like, is she a good person? I don't know. I can't tell. No, she's only at 95,000.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still a lot more followers than 20K. Hypothetically speaking, right?
Yeah, but she's a cool person. She's not like. She's a cool person. She kicks it. She's friendly.
I think it's just interesting that that's not the only thing that she wants to do. So
yeah,
that's what I find interesting.
Yeah, and
she wants to work in real estate and stuff.
Yeah, and then people that who attack her stuff. It's weird to me. Why? It's just envious that people think, you're working. I work hard, make $11 an hour, and you do this, and you can get way more than me. You can clip my salary within a year. Yeah, you can clip my salary in 2 months, and I can do a year.
Yeah, well, I mean, just look at the line of work though.
Yeah,
it's completely different.
Because
it's a lot. It's taboo, It's still tabooish.
Yeah, but it's kind of more. Yeah.
It's like who not everybody just makes an OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And sex sells. I mean, fuck it. Like, we cannot deny it. I mean, how big is the porn industry? It's huge, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, this comes no surprise to me. I mean, what also does not come to surprise is that people are mad, dog, because everybody wants to be judgmental nowadays.
Yeah. There's actually brought it up. There's like sugar daddy, sugar mama's the thing. Yeah,
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, no, there's stuff like that. What's your opinion on that?
I think that's crazy, man. I don't think that should be a thing.
Why?
I don't know, man. I have this strange feeling about like other people giving other people money just to like go out.
Why do you care?
I mean, I don't know. It's just more for me morally looking in. I'm just like, it's not for me. I don't think it's right.
I understand not for you, but you have an opinion that you don't think. Do you think these should be doing it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, yeah, at that point, why do you care?
I don't know. Like, it's just it doesn't feel right to me. That's all it is.
Like,
but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, 100% your opinion, and that's why it's important to know, like, why do you think that way?
I don't know. It's kind of like, how do I explain this? Like, you have things that you personally won't do, but they're like,
I wouldn't do porn.
Yeah, I wouldn't do porn.
I
mean, I always joke about it, but I would never do porn.
But you cool with people doing porn, right?
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Let them do what they do.
You're cool with that, though?
Yeah. Fuck it. Let them do what they do.
But you don't, you're not cool with those, like, escorts. It's not even like
it's completely different,
stripper.
Though.
How?
I don't know. It's not the same. I feel like porn is more of an occupation. That is just like, it's different. It's completely different. Like, being a porn star, that's what you are. That's your occupation. You're actually working. It's work.
Yeah.
The other one is just like, I don't know. I don't know. It just feels weird to me, dog. I don't know. I can't explain it.
I don't care for it. Why? I'm not gonna pay for. I'm not gonna pay for. I wouldn't pay someone to hang out with me.
No, I wouldn't either.
And stuff like that. I don't need this. I can't see myself needing to actually like having someone pay me to hang out with them, like, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm hit with old ladies, dog. Yeah. I am. And my old occupation, dog. I was hit with old ladies, dog. They think, oh, he's sweet little They think I'm good looking dog. Old ladies think I'm good looking dog, and that's all that matters to me, dog. Warms my heart.
I mean, look, just like exactly what you just said. So
Warms
think
my
about
heart.
what you just said, right? You would never pay somebody to hang out with you. So just
Yeah.
try to fathom that.
But
Obviously, it's not a situation that you want to be in unless you're getting paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can see myself. I can see myself. You know,
It's just something about the action that
old ladies
it doesn't seem right to me. You know what I'm saying?
But I still don't care. I don't care if the people do that. If you have money, you can spend it for that. Go more power to you, dog.
I guess, man.
I don't care.
Yeah, be stupid.
I don't care.
I think it's a waste of money. I do think it's a waste of money, man.
To you.
Yeah, to me.
But they don't think it's a waste of money. Think about it this way. No. Think about it this way. Someone that has a lot of money typically are not. They're busy, right?
I guess. Not really. That's not true at all.
They're busy though. Yeah. Because they're not busy because of a lot of work. They're busy because they choose to tend to be busy. They're doing meetings. They're networking with people. So they don't have time to spend time with like.
Yeah, because I mean, you could create residual income and you won't be busy.
Yes, but why do you think Kevin Hart is always busy? Dwayne Rock Johnson.
He enjoys all that shit, dog. That's why.
Yeah.
But that's completely different, though.
All right.
You can't just say that everybody who makes money doesn't have time.
Yeah, that's right. But typically, they don't. Some of the leaders in my occupation, my job, they're like, yo, like I'm getting salary time. I'm working. I'm a salary, but I'm working way more hours than I was hourly. You know, so they're busier. It tends when you have more leadership opportunities, you're more busier.
Okay.
Stuff like that. All I'm saying is they don't have time to be networking throughout the week. Weekends probably different stuff. But throughout the week, they want to go to a nice dinner. You know, they don't want to go alone. They want someone to be with them.
Mm.
They pay for the dinner. They pay them. Like, yeah, yo, thank you for hanging out with me.
That's it.
It's not.
No, it's just weird to me.
It's not weird to you?
That's so fucking weird, dude.
That's weird to you?
Yes, it's 100% weird, dude. It's just weird, dude. The fact that you have to transact for somebody's time.
And then you're saying that's not a good thing.
I mean, like I said, personally, my point of view, not anybody else's, me. That's just how I feel. I feel fucking weird. I feel like that's a weird situation to be in. To trade your time that you don't want to trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, that you wouldn't really give. I don't know. It's just weird. It's fucking weird. To me, it's just fucking weird. That's all it is. I'm just say that.
Sucking dick on this mic. No. I just don't care for it. I think I'm more of a. For me. Do you? I care about less things than you do.
You probably do. Yeah, absolutely.
There's no reason it just doesn't affect me. I don't care.
Yeah.
And that's why I shouldn't have I can have a pain if I want with it, but at that point I shouldn't be like, that shit should never happen. Who cares?
Well, it's gonna happen regardless, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
That's why I don't pay attention to it.
But that's why you shouldn't really, whatever.
I don't pay. Like, I just don't care enough. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna happen regardless. On a daily basis. So that's just how I feel. How's that cookie? Too sweet?
It's dry.
Yeah, you got to get off that mic, man. It's a little bit crazy out here, man.
I mean, it's like
people are gonna hate you right now, dog. That's so annoying. I know that's annoying as hell.
It's annoying to me, dog.
I know.
I'm the one doing it. Hey, I'm just think about it, dog. Oh shit. It's kind of similar with the OnlyFans shit, dog. Like, why do people care? She does it, dog. I'm tired.
It's porn, man.
I'm just tying it all the way back, dog.
It's porn. It's not the same thing.
Why do people care that she does it?
It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's not the same.
No. I feel like females have less of a harsh opinion to porn stars than someone they kind of know that does OnlyFans.
Mm.
Is that?
Could be the case.
And why? Because they know him. For the most part, they know him.
Yeah.
Just think about it, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I try not to think about
them.
I think they're very pointless. No, I don't get intrigued by that
it's
shit.
Intriguing.
I just think because I think it's weird. That's why I don't get. That's why I'm not really intrigued by the thought and actions behind it.
Weird stuff is intriguing.
Certain stuff.
Like
we
space
all have
is
different
weird,
tastes. Yeah, that is pretty.
Space is weird.
Do you believe in aliens?
Intriguing.
Or did we talk about this already?
We did. We talked about it.
You think there are aliens on Mars?
No. We would have found them, but there's aliens. aliens, dog. It's aliens.
Do you believe the moon landing was fake?
The video, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
This evidence. Yeah, but I don't think the moon landing. I think we land on the moon.
Yeah. I
But
can.
the video is a little sketchy there. Now I'm saying. Hey man, like A Bravo, my boy A Bravo dog says,
He
you
said,
know,
"Fool,
just having
that."
fun. I'm just having fun, dog. Having fun.
He just said, "Fool, that's fake, right?"
Well, he doesn't believe anything, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
weird.
true.
He don't believe anything. Don't believe anything.
My boy is ball of shit now, man. That's crazy as hell. He looks funny.
Okay, how about? Nah, it's that I was gonna do like an allegory, but I don't think it really translates. I was gonna say how about people that. How to explain it? How about people that God damn it. I was gonna say how about it does not translate. It's not you I know what you're gonna say if I say it. Like what if someone that has a Patreon, not for like OnlyFans, but what if someone has a Patreon, they do podcasts. They have Patreon, like support me from a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. I already found loopholes on that. So
Yeah,
no.
that's different.
Because you're probably entertainment.
Yeah, it's you're on two different spectrums right there.
Yes.
It's like saying, "What if we did a Patreon?"
For this podcast, hey, might as well, dog.
Well, that's different. I mean, if you're actually doing a Patreon, because that's different. All right, so if we're talking about if you do a Patreon where you're like, it's like explicit content, you know what I'm saying? That's complete. That's like I said, that's two different spectrums. But if you do a Patreon where you're actually asking for support, and you could be providing something in return, like something special in return as well, now we're talking in the same spectrums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. Other than that, I see it just two completely different streams of income, entertainment. You know, that's just how I would feel about that.
Mm-hmm. But now, sir, I have a question for you.
Oh man,
Why deliciously munch on this cookie?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you back up from that mic, brother.
Nah, bro.
God damn it, dog.
Okay, I have a question for you, and pertaining to the last podcast, because actually, like I said, it was pretty cool.
Which one?
Literally, a last podcast. It was pretty cool. Like I said.
What's the question?
Hold on, let me just check everything. How's everything going? How long have I been going? 18 minutes. Okay, so I like this angle. Actually, I like this angle better with my angle when we do 1v1s. But I have a question for you, dog.
Shoot.
You know me, dog. At work, they know me. I speak my mind, dog. You know, I'll be nice about it if I'm speaking my mind. Know what I'm saying? I have a question for you, dog. I know for a fact you didn't agree on a lot of things she said. And matter of fact, you literally came out afterwards said she said some stupid shit, Kenzie. Now, don't be a bitch, dog, and tell me why didn't you up front tell her about it during the podcast?
Well, I didn't say much in the podcast, honestly. It was honestly most of Joey going off.
But why didn't you?
Because I wanted to put the sense in that I thought were valuable to the situation, because I know that she's going to continue doing what she's doing, and I personally, I'm not going to throw it off her trainer, or not her trainer, but her like the path that she's going on. Yeah. Because I mean, I don't agree on OnlyFans, right? I don't believe like that. That's just like Joey said. Like he would personally not do an OnlyFans, right? Mm-hmm. So that's just how I feel about that.
Yeah, but why didn't you bring it up? What's the problem? What's the problem bringing it up?
I mean, Joey brought it up. What's the point of me bringing it up?
No. Other shit. You could bring it up too.
What?
Tell me
and I'll back it up.
The shit you didn't believe about.
What?
Shit like the stuff that you didn't. Why? Telling her about what because you don't agree with OnlyFans, and why don't you be like, I just don't think that's a good. You know, I don't think.
Because I'm not going to change your mind.
It's not about changing your mind.
Well, that's the thing. Well, what's the point of me expressing my opinion?
Having a conversation.
Joey had that conversation. He would personally not do it. I agree with that conversation.
But don't. You said okay. You said the stuff that you didn't agree with.
Okay.
Name one of those things.
I don't remember. What didn't I agree with?
I don't know.
And
you said
now back it up.
And why didn't you tell her?
Just remind me.
I don't know. I don't know what you did not agree with.
I honestly really don't remember.
Because I would talk to her. I was like, yo, I think I was gonna fucking Joey talk to him. I agree. But I was gonna say I was like, I don't do porn. I was like, oh no. I was like, at that point, you're doing when you're touching yourself, doing sex. I was like,
Yeah.
that's pornographic right there. I was gonna go into it. I was actually started saying it at one point, and then I think just Joey, just talked a lot. I mean, it's cool wherever. But I was like, whoa, I think you consider porn star at that point.
No, the way that she explained it, it made a lot of sense. I agreed with that. I agree. No, I told her.
Okay,
I
I'm saying I would have told her like, no, I think I think you're technically classified porn star at that point. I would have told her that. I'm just saying what I actually brought it up one point.
I didn't feel it because it's not really like an occupation. Like that's not her professional occupation. So it's a little bit different. You know, porn stars do get paid to like it's multiple people. She is just doing that one guy, right?
No, it's not that. It's not even that. I think she touched herself. So I think it's like.
Yeah, well, it's porn.
It's porn, yeah. She said she don't consider. I was like, no, I think you're a porn star. Like, I think you touch yourself, but I don't think I elaborated because Joey, like I said, like we were saying, he talked a lot. But I'm just saying, I was gonna bring it up to her, and I was like, no. I think you're a porn star. Like at that point, by definition, I think you're a porn star. But I'm just saying, stuff that like I agree with. Why don't you like talk to her about it?
What was the stuff?
I don't know, dog. Because you came afterwards like this is some bullshit she said.
I really don't remember. I could if you bring it up and reminded me, I would talk about it. Like it's
I don't know,
not like
man.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know.
Because I would say whatever the fuck.
I don't know what I think and believe.
Just I mean I honestly I would have to watch the podcast again.
And
I would have to pause
and
then I would be able to point it out to you because I didn't watch the podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you. I honestly haven't watched a lot of our podcast.
Why don't you?
I don't know. I just like doing them.
I do.
I let them go, and that's it.
I like watching a podcast.
I enjoy the moment. I don't know. I'd never just bother to go back. Sometimes I do watch the clips though. I'll watch the clips.
All right, start watching the podcast, dog. No. Honestly, you start watching the podcast so you can see like, all right, this is where we messed up. I mean, this is like, this point.
I'm slowly just getting the hang of it, dog. Honestly, I feel like I'm doing better every single podcast.
Yeah, but you can get better by reviewing tape. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing. No, honestly, by reviewing video, you can see what we're doing better. Like you can. Oh, I have a tick. I hit the table every time I talk or something like that. You can review it, and it's easier seeing yourself.
I don't do any of that though.
Remembering yourself. How do you know?
Because I know what I'm doing. What do you mean?
That's not true.
Yes, it is true. The only thing that I'm doing is shaking my leg, and it's under.
No, that's not true.
What do I do? Point out.
Mm-hmm. One of the things do you know? Let's see if you remember. Do you know? Hold on. Do you know? Every time. I don't know actually.
Exactly.
But I actually hear the whole podcast. I don't watch y'all. I hear it because
I like to watch the clips. I don't know. It's just sometimes I just don't. I don't find the time. I like to watch other podcasts. I like to take ideas from other podcasts and stuff like that and see how I can implement it here.
All right, I'm saying you should just watch the podcast though. So
I watch the podcast,
so you can get better.
And I watch clips, which is the podcast.
Yeah.
It's just not the whole podcast. And I'm sure if there is something, I'm gonna catch something in those clips.
Yeah. Like, do you know? You touch your nose twice every time you want to talk. You like,
I don't do
guys.
that.
You go, all right, guys. How you know?
I don't do that.
It's like a tick. You don't know your ticks.
I don't do that. We could rewatch that. I could rewatch it just so we can see that because it doesn't happen.
You do that, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, you do that.
We don't. I don't.
You're doing it right now, actually.
Oh, you're trying to troll me, dog. I see what's going on.
You're doing it right now, actually.
My boy's trying to troll me tonight.
Okay, I'm just saying, hey man. I'm just saying, dog. Don't be afraid to challenge people, dog. Don't have to agree with everything they say, and speak your mind about it, dog. That's all I'm saying.
Trust me, if I feel like there's an absolute need for me to speak about it, then I'll say something.
It's not
about
that
it.
there's a need for it. It just do it because it promotes conversation. And what does conversation do? You know what I'm saying? Say we were a bigger platform. Say we have, I don't know, we get on average we average like 1 million views a month, not a month, combined, and we have a bigger platform. So if we promote healthy conversation, it could, change people's minds and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah. Like, if for instance, if someone comes up and says, gay shouldn't be married, blah, blah, stuff like that, I'm gonna be like, why? Like, why do you think that?
Yeah, I would definitely disagree with that. I would assess.
But I'm not gonna hold my tongue and be like, I'm not gonna change his mind. This motherfucker, Republican as fuck. He grew up Christian. I'm not gonna hold my tongue because, you know what I'm saying now?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if I find interest enough to do it, like, then I'll do it. Like, if it's like subject like that, where it's like somebody says, I don't think gay people should be married, I'll be like, so yeah, why do you believe that? And a lot of that probably falls back to religious belief, most of the time.
Yeah.
Or just the bias, the upbringing and bias of how they were raised.
Yeah. And then
or
it could be just straight ignorance.
Originally it comes out from,
or it could be just straight ignorance. They can be like, oh no, just whatever.
Well, some people are just closed-minded. You gotta understand that, you know? So our thought process is all different. So if I asked her, because I asked her about questions that I thought that I actually wanted to know, right? I didn't really care about. He already had disagreed with stuff like that. So like, if he's gonna say that, like, I don't really need to engage with that. I didn't really care for it.
The only disagreement he said was, I personally won't do it.
Right.
That's all he said.
Exactly. Which completely counteracts what she does and what he does. Like, it's completely different, right? So
that's not
my thing is I wanted to talk about other things. Like, I was actually intrigued in her background. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she started talking about, okay, she went to school and she played sports, I was interested in, what sports she played. Because I think that stuff is interesting. I know you guys wanted to talk about OnlyFans. Like I said, different dynamic, different questions, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I did bring up different conversation. You brought up different conversation. I brought up different conversation.
I'm not talking about conversation.
Okay.
I'm talking about when someone says something and you don't agree with it. Why tell them?
Why do I have to tell them that? Why do I have to personally engage in that? What if I just
conversation?
don't?
Is it not a conversation? Isn't that what healthy conversation is?
Once you do that,
why not? Because I didn't really disagree with her.
Like I said, if I feel like I need to, like, if I
it's not about feeling that you have to, dog.
Dog, I don't think you're understanding this. Like, if I didn't care enough to do it, like, if there's such a situation where I disagree, like, strongly disagree, and I care enough to say, hey, why do you disagree? I would do that. But I didn't care enough for it.
Okay. Back to my example. Let me go back to what I was saying.
Jesus Christ, dog. There's no winning with you ever, is there?
No, I'm just saying, why is it such a bad thing to bring? Why is it such a bad thing to bring up something that you don't agree with? Is someone? Okay.
I never said it was a bad thing. I just said I never cared to bring it up.
Okay, but why? To make it more interesting conversation. Is that not it?
I guess, yeah. I agree with that, but I just didn't care enough for it.
Okay. The heck?
Like, dude, like I said, I'm here to enjoy myself, right? And see different perspectives and the perspectives that I want to ask. So I'll ask my questions and I'll say what I need to say. If you feel like you need to say something, you say that, right?
Yeah. Okay. I just had feedback. People are like, they're like, you're a bitch. You didn't.
Okay, I'm a bitch. Y'all could go fuck yourselves.
Okay. All I'm saying is, okay, let's go back to my example. Is bring it back, dog. Let's bring it back. Say someone. Bro,
I need more water. Fuck.
Like, you know how someone who brought Gary Vee? That wasn't you. It was at work. Someone brought Gary Vee. I'm like, I don't care enough for it. I was like, my opinion. I was like, he's overrated, dog. I said he's overrated.
Yeah.
I'm like, like motivational speakers in general. I think he hears more motivation when he does his videos. I think he's more like a motivational speaker. I'm like, motivational speakers are overrated. There's not, if you can motivate someone as much as you want. If they don't have that dedication to do something, there's no point. You can motivation and dedication are completely different things.
Yeah, it's that stimulus at that time, right?
Yes. Yeah. So you know.
Yeah.
So I told someone.
Well, it depends on the person, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it depends on the mindset and the person that he could be targeting. Because he could be doing that, and of course he's going to be hitting a lot of people that are just like, there for the moment, and then they scroll and they completely forget about it and it's nothing else to it. But there's people like you and, well, I mean, at least me. I don't know if you're the same, but when I actually go on there, I actually intake the information that he gives me because I feel like sometimes it is very valuable. Like for me, stressing the importance of times and patience, I think that stuff is actually really important. I think people really should like dedicate to, including that kind of stuff in their life. Mm-hmm. But then again, somebody could read that and go through and be like, yeah, I need to be more patient in life. And then something happens, they're fucking impatient again. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? that's not why. It just depends on the audience that you're hitting.
Mm-hmm. I understand, but I told someone I think Gary Vee is overrated. No, he's a dog. The fact that he was able to, the whole wine business, he was able. No, he's smart. I'm not gonna lie, he's smart. I just think his content is overrated. That's not the point though. I'm not talking about. And then but I didn't care.
Right.
For to go back and forth with them. We didn't go back and forth. I was like, I think it's overrated. They're like, they explained why did I think that way. I mean, I was like, I just give my opinion. Even though they didn't really ask me like, oh, I watch Gary Vee. Do you watch Gary Vee? I was like, yeah, like, do you watch Gary Vee? I'm like, I think it's overrated. No, I don't really watch him. I don't care for Gary Vee, but I explained to them why I don't think Gary Vee. Why I think he's overrated. Or just, I don't think overrated is not the right word. I told him straight up, like, he's probably the best at like those like rich entrepreneurs, speakers. I think he's the best.
Yeah, he knows how to handle social media. Mm-hmm. That's just a fact.
And I was like, I think he's the best out of it. And like, he's not bad like Ty Lopez or like some other these guys are selling courses for like $7,000 worth. I'm gonna reduce it for $200. It's a fucking scam. Stuff like that. I was like, he's probably the best out of those guys. He's probably the better. He's probably the best. Yeah. But I was like, I still don't. I give him my opinion. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is, you should not be afraid to stir conversation, because don't think it like, oh, I'm gonna change your mind. That's not that. Just to stir healthy conversation. It's better for both people, for the most part. Unless you're dealing with someone that is just closed-minded and that doesn't want, or just in general. We're also on a platform that we're trying to entertain people, so having that back and forth is not a bad thing at all.
So you're saying go back and forth so I can entertain people?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying be more open to. Later, now I did say that's one of the good things for entertainment purposes, but also to don't be afraid, just because it stirs up conversation.
But I'm not afraid. I wasn't afraid to ask that stuff.
You didn't care
I didn't care for it. I just really didn't care enough to engage within that conversation. I'd rather engage in other conversations that I thought were more interesting.
Oh, like
for me,
like where do you go to school? Favorite subject?
Neat backgrounds, dog. Honestly, two completely different point of views. You're asking different questions, different challenging questions. I was asking different questions. Joey was asking different questions. It's all a different dynamic. Isn't that what a podcast is supposed to be? Different minds asking different questions?
I'm not talking about asking questions. It's about like...
Dog, whether challenging or not, question, challenges, all that. The same. It's within the same spectrum.
We just cut from different cloth, dog.
There you go. There you go. I can agree more with that.
You need to be more of a dog.
I don't need to be anything for anybody, dog. I'm going to be myself 100% of the time.
You need a better go-getter mentality, dog.
Oh, okay.
That's what you need, dog.
Okay.
That's what you're missing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you're missing, dog. You need that. You need to... Sorry, I had to check my phone. You need to be more of a dog.
I think I'm enough of a dog. I think I'm becoming a better dog as I grow.
You need to be more of a dog.
I'm going to be what I want to be, dog. I'm not going to be what you want me to be.
It's not about that.
It's exactly about that. You want me to be something that you would like.
It's not what I like. It's just... No, I'm just saying... It's not really about... I'm just saying... Dude, why is it so hard for you to grasp the concept that... If I don't agree with something, it's okay to me to speak out about it.
I don't care enough to engage is my point. That's all I'm saying. It's not that I'm not enough of a dog. I just don't care enough to engage. Like it's not within my interest to engage. And I do what's within my interest.
Okay. So it's in your interest. Okay. All right. It's in your interest, right? It's in your interest, right? That's what you're saying? It's in your interest? If it's not in your interest, you don't want to engage. Okay, so you think?
Dog, this podcast is not enjoyable at all, dog. I'm telling you, I'm not enjoying this.
Yeah. No. Why are you not enjoying it?
Because the flow of it is just weird, dog.
Because I'm challenging you.
You're not challenging me. You're just like it's just fucking weird. I don't know. I'm not feeling the vibes, to be honest with you.
Because because I'm putting you in an uncomfortable situation. Right?
I'm not uncomfortable, dog. It's just weird, dog. Like I'm telling you exactly how I feel, and you're saying no, you shouldn't be like that.
No. You're not. You're assuming what I'm telling you. Okay. No. You're saying not in your interest, right?
You're telling me I got to be a dog, man.
Oh yeah, I did tell you that. Yeah.
Because you think because I'm not doing what you would like me to do.
No. I'm just saying. Okay. No. I'm gonna give you a different perspective now. You said it's not my interest to express why I don't agree with someone or why I don't believe that I don't like what they do or something like that, right?
Like I said, if I really care for it, I'll speak out for it. If I don't, then I just won't.
But it's not your interest, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, it's not within my interest to speak out.
Okay, but this podcast is in your interest to if it blows up.
Yeah,
it would be in your interest, right?
It would be in my interest to ask what's in my interest at all times.
No, but you said yeah.
What did you say yeah to? What are you talking about? I've been agreeing to myself this whole time, dog. I don't know what you're trying to come up with.
No, I'm saying it's in your interest.
It's in my podcast. I'm gonna ask. Yes, it is in my interest for this podcast to blow up, and it's gonna be within my way, within what interests me, dog. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna change how I feel and how I act on a daily basis to get either more viewerships or to make something more interesting for viewers. Like I'm honestly here for me and for others at the same time. If they get to enjoy what I feel like is valuable for me, then that's what I will produce. That's it. That's all. That's how I feel about it. Like it's not that I'm not more of a dog. Not that I'm not more of a go-getter. It's just that I'm gonna do what I believe is in my interest and in my liking within what I'm doing. That's what I'm here for, right? That's what I created this podcast to do. That's just how I feel about that. I don't know why do you believe otherwise.
All I'm just saying is if you don't, just don't. Why does it need to be in your interest to go back to someone like no I just like why do you think that way?
Just because that's just how I am, dog. That's how I'm wired, dog.
I don't think you need
to stop thinking of how I am and I should be, dog. I'm gonna be how I am, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't think you just don't need a reason to. You don't need a reason to do a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Like why would you like why do you eat a certain type of food? Why do you need?
I can tell that this is the kind of person that you are because you do it on a daily basis with me. This is I now I can really see this is the core of you. Like I don't do that. Yeah, you do it in real life, like 100, like all day with me, and I can truly see what's like how you are. This is how you are. This is not how I am because I don't do this. You can tell that I don't do this shit in real life because it's not important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like I should be not changing anybody's mind, but engaging within that situation. It's just like I don't care enough for it. That's it. Like that's simply it. I don't care to waste my energy and time within that situation.
But I don't. You're not wasting your time though. I think because you.
Yes, because I would rather be doing or talking about something else. It's my point, dog.
But specifically for like this podcast, I don't think you're wasting your time because that's what it is for, right? You said it's what it's for.
Am I here to enjoy myself? Am I gonna do what I enjoy doing? Then that's what I speak about.
All right. So your favorite thing is like what car are you gonna get? You know?
No, it's like not that at all. Because I can sit here and actually have like what I believe are meaningful conversations.
Like what she was going to school for, right?
No, not just going to school. You're taking because now you're just focusing on this podcast, right? You're focusing on the Soul podcast when we've done 15 other episodes, right? And the dynamic and conversations have been completely different.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so I've engaged differently within other conversations.
Yes.
And it has been either entertaining or something that it would be about entertainment or positivity or moving forward as a human, just self-betterment. Like those are the things that interest me. Okay, those are the things that really interest me. So those are the things that I'm passionate to talk about and intrigued to talk about. So that's what I talk about. That's why if you look at our conversations, that's most of what you're getting from me.
Yeah.
You understand now?
Yes.
So it's a different I don't fit within that dynamic of being that challenging person when I don't want it to be, because it's not within my interest. You get? I don't know how to sell you on this. It's just how I am, man. That's just how I am.
I think you're using the word wrong, but it's not. Hey, man. I just think, okay, so I believe.
Exactly. You believe.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
We're completely different humans, big dog. Like you said, we're made of different cloth or whatever, however the saying goes.
You cut from a different cloth, dog?
Yeah, we do. We absolutely do. And I'm going to be successful in my way, and you're going to be successful in your way. We all interact differently, big dog. You can't expect people to be just like what you believe, dog.
It's not.
Or the same as you or how you would react in all situations. We're all wired differently, man. You were raised in a completely different environment than I was. We've all been built differently, right? And so that will be the outcome of our lives. It's just like it's an algorithm that you really almost cannot predict until like you've actually mastered and you become self-aware of yourself.
You don't like having debates, do you?
No, I do. If I feel like it's something that I'm extremely passionate about, I'll talk about it. I really will. And you know this because we banter on a daily basis. You get? So it's not like I don't challenge you because I do challenge you, right? And whether I'm right or wrong, sometimes I do challenge you, even if I am wrong. You know what I'm saying? I will stand up for what I believe. So it's not like I'm not that kind of person. It's just that if I'm not interested in doing that, then I won't engage in it. Like that's simply it.
I just don't think the interest needs to be. Why does the interest need to be there? It's okay. Now I'm going back to the podcast. Why does the interest need to be there for you to challenge someone?
No, because I'm the same person on the podcast that I am outside of the podcast. I really am.
But I'm asking you, why do you need an interest? Why can't the interest alone be this is good content? If I expand, tell them why I think this way. Is that not interest in you that if I do this, it can open up conversations.
Exactly.
It can open up.
So what's the difference
Okay,
I'll let you talk.
No. I was finishing up by asking those. It doesn't have to be challenging. Just by telling them why I think that's not. I don't think that's right. Like you shouldn't be.
Okay, so let me give you an example. So my point of view is, what if I can ask a different question and sort through a different conversation? Because everything opens up different conversations, right?
Yes.
It just depends where you want to go with the podcast. What the questions you want to ask is my point. It's been my whole point. That's the whole point that I'm trying to make in this whole podcast, dog.
But I've been telling you. No, I'm telling you why do you steer away from? In this specific case, challenging the way she.
I didn't care to engage within that conversation because I didn't think it was as important. It wasn't within my interest, and I didn't think it was as important to me to like actually talk about. Like I'd rather talk about something else. Like if I'm interested in something else, I'll talk about something else.
All right, what were you interested in talking about?
What I asked.
What you didn't ask.
Like
a lot,
I asked.
Other things you didn't ask.
I asked. How do you deal? So like, how do you deal with the haters? Right.
Yeah, you did ask that.
I did ask that.
Yeah.
I was very interested because I knew that's actually a big talking point within somebody who's going through that pathway in life, because you are, like you said, I'm getting like messages on a daily basis of people like literally calling me names, literally harassing me because I'm within this line of work. So I think that's actually a very important question to ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
And
Absolutely.
so I rather speak about that because I thought that it was more personally important to me, and I wanted to figure that out.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm been saying, dog. That's all it is,
Okay.
man. It's a different perspective. That's all it is. You need to understand my perspective, dog. I understand your question. Like, if you want to be more challenging, I understand that, man. That's just how you are. I'm not like that, dog.
I guess not.
I'm not.
I guess
If you just need to come to the acceptance of that it's just like within certain situations, I just don't feel like I need to engage. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that for me, it's a waste of time. Yeah.
But it's not a waste of time though. We're going on the podcast. I'm just saying, it's not a waste of time. Do you see why I mean it's not a waste of time? Because it could, like I said, you can open up those conversations without having to ask another question.
I guess.
And having a healthy back and forth is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. I'm not saying that I disagree with that, dude. It's just it depends what back and forth do I want to have. That's all I've been saying. So
you're saying you want to pick and choose what you want.
Yes, 100%.
But that limits you.
No, it doesn't.
It limits. Yeah, it's the same. How could not? Okay, like go back to the argument saying vegans and omnivores, whatever. If you're vegan, you're limited on what you can eat, opposed to omnivore. You're going down the grocery lane. If you're vegan, you're like, oh, I can't eat that. It's not vegan. I can't eat that. I can't. If you're omnivore, you're like, I can eat that. I can take this, like chicken, steak, and protein. Vegans like, oh, just beans, potatoes for my protein.
Yeah.
So if you pick and choose it limits you. It does.
Then why do you pick, right? Why not? Why just completely cut out all of our choice? Come on, dog. That's what humans do, dog. You can't hate on vegans for being vegans. They will do what they do. Like, I don't care for it.
I'm not hanging. I'm just giving you an example.
That's what I'm rebuttaling to that. If anything, this has proven my point that I'm not afraid to go back and forth with you and support how I feel.
No, you're not scared to go back and forth with me because you know me.
So it's about
She's
that.
a stranger. Yeah.
So it's about that now. That's what you think it is. You think I'm scared to go back and forth with strange people or the people that I don't know?
No.
Then what is your point, dog? I'm missing this whole thing. Then I don't know what argument you're trying to make this year.
All right. All I'm saying, my only argument I'm making. Hey, you listen to me, dog? Put your phone down. The only argument I'm making is bring on a. All I'm saying is bring on bring on a right wing fuck that believes that deporting all Mexicans, and I'll have a healthy debate, dog. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'm just saying, hey man.
You want to switch up the subject now? I'm kind of tired of this conversation. Like, honestly, dude. I think this has been dragged on long enough.
It's been 46. It's been 46. Did you hear that yourself too?
Yeah, I think it's all
only,
connected.
They would have been on the pocket. No, I don't think so. Where the fuck if it was?
Who?
If it was, well, it doesn't matter. I don't think they can hear it. If I put up a YouTube video, they won't be able to hear it.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
It's been 46 minutes, dog.
That's crazy. Time flies.
Time flies when you have fun.
I want to say all that now. I think we've been repeatedly talking about the same thing for 20 minutes.
No, I think it's been longer. I think it's been longer, dude.
Yeah, probably
30
longer.
minutes.
This is gonna be just like that school thing.
Fuck.
Like the school, like the school debate. I'm just saying, man. I have my perspective.
Oh shit.
I'm honest. I was honestly here hyped to talk about MMA and the upcoming fight, but you want to bring all this bullshit, dog. What happened?
Nothing. No, we can talk MMA with if Vaughn comes on Saturday. We can do that.
Oh well, if he comes, that'd be dope because you guys could really get into the whole thing because I feel like that's a guest that you're going to be intrigued by because you guys are more within the same spectrum. You like MMA, you really like MMA or you really like contact sports, right? Fighting sports.
Yeah. I'm gonna search something.
I'm very much of a beginner, so I can't really speak too much on there.
Go ahead, keep talking, dog.
These nuts. Yeah, no, I actually am very excited about that fight. To be honest,
I'm not as much. I just feel, dude, that press conference was whack.
Dude. I don't watch it. I just want to see because I mean, it's McGregor's a great fighter, and I've seen some of the other clips for the other guy, and I just think it's interesting. I know that I keep hearing people say that like it's a detrimental fight for both of them. Do you believe that?
No, I think Connor's gonna starch him, and then it's me. Yeah.
You think there's no way the other guy's gonna win?
No, I don't see it.
So what kind of fighters is the other guy? Like, how does his style different?
He's more of a Muay Thai fighter. I mean, he fights. It's not that he's just. He's stiff. Like he doesn't really have head movement. He gets hit a lot.
So I think when Connor fights, I know he fights like with his hand forward. Is that to kind of like measure? Yeah. Would you say measure so he can?
It's more like a karate stance. Yeah, measure distance and shit like that.
when he does that.
I think that's dope because it's really it really does go well for him. Like, and I've seen in a couple of his fights where he does that, and he's like just comes back and like boom, he sticks a motherfucker, dog.
But he's also slower. He doesn't do that in 170. He doesn't like bounce back and forth. And so the fight's at 170. I'm not excited as much as I was, and that press conference was ass, dude. It was straight.
What happened?
Trash. It was just nice talking. I was like, the fuck.
Oh, it wasn't like
it was straight nice talking.
It wasn't like entertaining like how they normally make.
It was
them.
like, man, it was like I don't know. I didn't watch it all, dog. It was because that's how whack it was. It was like,
dang, if it was whack to you, brother.
Nah, man, I love when they talk shit, dog.
That's what I'm saying. If it was whack to you, that's what I'm saying. Because you really like watching this shit.
It was, yeah. I like when like because he makes jokes funny, dog. When you're talking shit, sometimes you say some funny shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? You say some funny shit when you're making jokes. Like I like when people roast other people. So he was talking no shit. He was like, man, I got a lot of respect for this man. You know, coming up, he has a lot of history. You know, it's gonna be no bad blood between us, but blood spelt whatever. Blood spilled.
You wanted more.
Spilled.
You wanted what you wanted is who the fuck is that guy? That's what you wanted.
I mean, like, it was whack, dude.
Yeah, no, Connor put some he had put some interesting press conferences before. Rather fucking entertaining, honestly. They're hilarious. So I watched a clip of him actually reacting to his conferences, and I just think it's rather funny.
He's fine, dude. And then even with the Khabib, it was more. He was saying some funny shit, dog. it wasn't good trash talking, but he was saying some funny stuff still. I mean, dude, they're gonna fight, and like trash. Why not trash talk, dog? I think it's
so.
fun.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think that when they do this, you think that they're actually serious, or are they just putting on a show? What do you think?
Most times put on the show.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's I was about to say, yeah, that makes sense.
But I think the Khabib one, he actually did not like him. So that was like.
So what's the
personal
beef?
tap? Okay, so I think it started because they fought on the same card when Conor fought Eddie Alvarez, and Khabib was upset that he's like, this guy, he never fought in our division, the 155, and he can skip all of us and get title shot. So he's upset. So he called him out. He's like, I'm gonna beat your McChicken, whatever. McChicken, that's what he called him. So he's upset because he's like, oh, he skipped the whole division. He went straight to a title fight because Conor was the 145 champion at the time. He went straight to 155 and beat Eddie Alvarez. So Khabib was like, he was like calling him out and stuff. And then like nothing really happened after that point. And then Artem, one of Conor's like friends, sparring partners, he made a comment about something, and then Khabib like confronted him like this his posse. Actually, video of it. It's pretty crazy. He confronted him about it, Artem, and Artem is Conor's boy. Artem's like, he's Russian that like grew up in Ireland or something like that. So he said some comments about some Russian. I don't know. Some comments. Khabib confronted him, and then Conor got upset, and Conor rides for his boy. So in a fight that it was like weigh-in something like that, or media day, Khabib was fighting a card. He flew out with the posse, like private jet, fought to a posse. It was New York. I don't know if you heard about it. He fought in New York, and he threw the dolly at the bus. It was like the whole. He got arrested for that.
Dang.
He attacked kind of like a bus, and that's what Khabib was inside. He attacked the bus, and then he got arrested for that. And then, I mean, he made a lot of fighters. Like he made like three fighters get out of like their own fights on the card. He kind of messed that card up.
Oh shit.
And Khabib was like, "Oh, this motherfucker! Like, just send me location, dog. Don't be rolling up on this bus. Just send me location, and we can fight, dog. Like without, like you don't need to be in the octagon." And then
that's crazy, man. They really went through all that shit, man.
Yeah, and then
I was like, Conor was like in hiatus, and then they scheduled the fight. And they were like, and they started trash talking at that point, like heavily trash talking. It was Conor. It wasn't Khabib. He was just like, I'm gonna humble this motherfucker, dog, and he did. He humbled him, dog.
Did he win?
Yeah, he won. He
Khabib?
humbled him, dog. Yeah, he humbled him, dog. Because now Conor being all respectful and shit.
Apparently, he fucked you over then, if you really think about it, because you didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, he fucked me over, dog. He humbled that motherfucker, dog.
You fucking dick, dog.
He humbled that motherfucker. Now Conor's like, oh man, I'm just happy back. You know, I'm gonna take this season. You know, I'm gonna beat this man. And I would like challenge. I'm like pussy, dog.
do you think maybe he's just growing up? Or do you expect him to challenge at that point? That's what I'm talking about, dog.
No, he got humbled.
You expect it? Nah, you think that's what it is?
Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? If they fight again? Is they fight again?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's probably.
You think it'll get beefy?
I think he might still. Might try to talk him. Maybe.
I think there's generally always some trash talking within MMA, right?
Not unless you're fucking Conor now.
Apparently so.
Nah, but he got humbled. Honestly, after that loss, he got humbled. Even if he'd like not to admit, even if he does not want to admit it, he got humbled because now he's like, I'm taking my fighting serious now. Like I spend money on my body now, like LeBron James does. I was like, I don't buy materialistic stuff anymore as much and stuff like that. So yeah, he got humbled, dog.
He's growing up, dog. That's all it is, man.
He got humbled.
He knows what's up. He knows he has fucking potential. He knows he has mad potential, dog.
Yeah, it's ass beat.
If he's 100% focused, Conor could really be a beast, because he's been up there, right? So he's proven that he can be up there.
Yeah.
So, and if he's saying that he wasn't serious throughout all that, I can't imagine somebody who was fully focused within what they're doing.
Well, he said his last fight with Khabib, he wasn't focused. His last fight.
I'm sure. I'm pretty sure he was probably pissed off. You think that's why it is? You think the anger went to his head?
No.
Or you think Khabib was just a much better fighter?
No, I think Khabib beats him probably 9 times out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, 9 times out of 10. 8, maybe, okay, honestly, maybe 7 times out of 10.
Where's Khabib from?
He's from Dagestan, Russia.
Dog. So how many? I'm gonna say some ignorant shit right now.
No, I'm not gonna ask. I don't know. Russia has a lot of. They used to be really big. Oh, you're talking about Dagestan?
With
That's
the
Russia.
stands at the end.
Oh,
is that mostly Russia?
I think I talk about like how many like provinces wherever Russia has.
Oh no.
Because
I was about to say some ignorant geo. I was gonna ask ignorant geographical question.
Well, then, but Pakistan wouldn't be Russia.
That's what I'm saying. See, I told you I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask an ignorant geological question, geographical.
But
question,
a lot of people from Dagestan are Muslim. You know that?
No, I didn't know that. I'm not culturally connected. I'm not culturally knowledgeable over there.
A lot of Albanians. What's that? Bosnians. A lot of Bosnians are Muslim too.
I can see that.
But when I think Bosnian, I think European, right?
Yeah.
You know, when you think Muslim, you think when you think Muslim, you think like Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a pretty good correlation, or pretty basic correlation. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty simple-minded.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I first thought that, I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Muslim." I'm like, "Are you guys Muslims?" Like, yeah.
No, I really do want to travel the world, man. I think it's so interesting. It's so interesting to go into different cultures, man. Culture shocks are very interesting. Like when I first came here, I feel like a culture shock, if you have money, can be entertaining. Because like when I first came here, you know, it was we didn't have much money. We were immigrants, you know, so everything smacked way differently. But I imagine that it'd be a completely different perspective when you're going and actually touring or being a tourist and stuff like that. So I want to do that and see, like, you know, what the customs are and stuff like that. Like I want to go to what's it called? Not North Korea, South Korea. Japan. I would want to go to Japan, Australia. No, not that place. No, that's a no-go for me.
I want to go to Japan for sure.
Japan,
Tokyo, Japan. That'd be sick.
It's complete culture shock. Excuse me. Australia, for some reason, I want to go to Australia. You know, when it's not that hot over there. That was a fucked up joke, wasn't it?
Not that hot. Well, right now it's right now it's the summertime. Right now it's the summertime, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hot over there. How long we been in this?
59 minutes. 59 minutes. But speaking back on Connor, it wasn't that he was. I don't think I finished my thought because I was Ian. I was Cal mentioned. He just wasn't dedicated. Not because he was angry. He just wasn't dedicated to fighting. And.
But damn, I mean, if you're saying that he beats him 9 times out of 10, there's obviously
7 times out of 10, to be honest with you.
That's still a pretty big number.
Times.
That's a pretty big chance.
Yeah, 7 times out of 10. But he said he wasn't dedicated. And he's like, that's why he lost. And like, now, apparently now it's like, I think it's bullshit. I think like this camp feeding lies. They were like, oh, Connor like would in training he would spar one day, knock someone out, and then like not show up. Like for 3 days for like training, and like other times like he was still drinking, which I understand. Actually, he sounded buzzed as fuck when he did a press conference with Khabib. He sounded like he was.
Dang. You think he was having some of his whiskey?
Yes, no, he was for sure. Actually, he actually drank whiskey during the press conference. For sure.
So how do you feel about that? Do you think people do you think they should be under the substance or under any sort of influence while they're doing those press conferences?
Not if you're during fight, not if you're training camp.
Right.
Because Michael Bisping, this is a funny one. I'll show you that one. Michael Bisping, when he did a press conference against Georges St. Pierre, he was intoxicated.
Ooh.
But he said, I was like, it's like a year out from my fight, so like. They want to do a press conference. I was in Vegas, like I'm enjoying myself, dog. Like I ain't prepared. I'm not preparing for a fight. And it was some funny quotes, dog. I'll show you that later. Actually, let me see if I can play it right now. Some funny quote, dog. Michael Bisping.
Man, I need to get some water real quick.
Michael Bisping, are you intoxicated? All right, here it is. How do I get a studio, dude? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready, Freddy.
You ready, Freddy?
Yes.
Let's go.
I put your headphones on. You can hear shit. Fuck. Oh, I'm missing the audio, dude. It sounds weird. No, it was sounded fine, but now I don't know what I did, but it didn't sound good.
Oh.
It sounds.
Why is it like that?
It sounded fine right if I put it. Fuck. It's my too then.
Man, I was my mouth is dry as shit. Holy fuck. Excuse me. Yeah, just put it on the. So what is it? It's him when he was intoxicated.
Hold on, dog.
My coach is there, like, come on. Oh yeah, you want to taste it? Do I look sober? Do I look in shape?
If there's booze, yes, I want to taste
Do I look ready to take this guy's head off? The answer to all those questions is yes.
I'm ready to go.
So that boy
Didn't
just
wanna
admitted.
fight because Johnny Hendricks hit him in the head so many times, he thought he'd been abducted by aliens. I'm surprised you're not wearing a tinfoil hat today to stop the fucking messages coming. Dude, I'm going to hit you so many times you're going to think you're going to disappear on the mothership.
Intoxicated or something?
Well, as a comedian.
Is that all you're going to say?
That's why you
Is
wear
that all, is that all
some
you say?
sunglasses?
Is that the
Are you
only line you've got?
Are you intoxicated?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like
Come
it.
at me, motherfucker. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Come on, George.
If you want to sting
All those things are true.
and hang out there too long after I beat you, it's your problem, man. You become a punching bag for the other
Are you
guys. No
intoxicated?
problem. You do whatever you want.
Michael, that was actually my question. Do you feel like people consider you like that? Like, that reaction right there would suggest otherwise. Do you think that you get that respect?
No, that's one little GSP fanboy. Believe it or not, there's a few of them. Ain't difference, but I tell you what hasn't changed.
Like the last press conference.
I would have fucked you up then, and I'll fuck you up now, little guy. Hey, this, so to answer your question.
Oh, he lost?
it's not me,
Oh,
it's not
man,
mine,
that
it's
sucks.
Some of my coaches there.
That's the thing about talking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about talking shit. Like, if you lose, man, like, all that just drops on you, dog.
He lost,
That's
dog.
the one thing, man. You don't talk shit unless you're sure,
lost.
bro. Like, you're absolutely sure,
You got
dog.
it. He's selling the fight, dog.
I guess. I mean, that makes sense.
It's funny. It's funny. He saw the fight. He intoxicated. So funny he did it. He's like, yes, I am, dog. Like, stop asking me that shit.
Yeah, he said it from the get-go, actually.
Be on the other side of the cage. The difference now. I'm the Chinese.
He's got the same fucking suit as the last press conference.
Yeah, he's like, are you intoxicated? He's like, yes, I am. Like, stop fucking saying that.
Dog, he said it first before he even asked the question, didn't he? He was like, am I drinking? Am I? Yes.
Because I think he brought it up, like, are you intoxicated? And then he just kind of ignored him. And then someone asked him, like, you've been drinking.
So he
and
asked
stuff.
before.
He's like, have I been? Does like I've been drinking? Does like I'm gonna fuck him up? Yes. All those. He's like, and after the fact, he's like, you intoxicated? Like,
That
what are you
sucks.
intoxicated? He's like,
That-
yes, I am.
That sucks that he lost, man, because he was putting down a show, dog.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Dog. It's entertaining, and it's like for the most part, they don't mean it. They're just doing it just to sell the fight to be entertaining. Because you got you, dog.
So, I mean, obviously, this is probably something that you don't know, but I'm guessing do they get paid just on the fight, or do they get paid on the views of the fight?
Champions get paid off pay-per-view shares. Do they? Fuck. I think they negotiate it. I know boxing they do. They get paid off pay-per-view shares. Main event gets I think the main event gets also like pay-per-view shares, I believe. The thing is, in UFC they don't know because it's a private company, so they don't have to disclose the salaries. They don't have to disclose salaries. It's a private company. If it's a private trading company. If it ever becomes public, at that point they have to start releasing the salaries and how much they make.
Gotcha.
So boxing, vice versa, they tell them how much they make. Plus, like, that's why
That's why you know how much they're making for the fight and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, dude,
There's so much money in that shit, man. That's crazy, dude.
Dude, the first professional fight, dog, Logan Paul and KSI made nearly $1 million. They made $900,000. First professional fight, dog.
Wow.
It's crazy, dog.
That's
They
ridiculous.
didn't make the most because Devin Haney is a champion, made $1 million. They made $900,000 for the first professional fight, dog.
That's pretty gnarly. But I mean,
That's 'cause they have the brand.
if you think right, exactly. If you think about it, you know, they kind of have the following behind it to support the viewership. So
Yeah.
well, that's what comes with with fame. You get to really expand to wherever you want to go in life. And the cameras will follow because you're that guy. Your fans will follow because you're that guy. Especially when you have the whole KSI and Logan Paul fight, they both have completely different audiences. So now you're grouping all these audiences together, and you're having like a shit ton of fucking people who are gonna be viewing this. So it's kind of crazy to think about,
That's true.
It's just neat, It's neat that they would decide to actually do a fight.
Yeah, and that's why I had no problem with them. I understand that. That's why I had no problem with them. Like main eventing the card opposed to like a champion because there's I think there's 2 champion fights below them.
Oh really?
But they're main event. Yeah, that's why I don't have a problem with them making.
Well, it's money, dog. Come on, man.
That's why it's a business, dog. That's why I had no problem with them making them two making the second most money at like everyone fighting. I think they made they're tied for second most money made.
Yeah, that's that viewership, dog.
And Devin Haney was the one like top earner for $1 million, but he was champion. So I had no problem with that because it's a business, dog. They didn't have to go with the zone. They could go somewhere else. but it's a business. They know that I gotta pay these guys to bring in that viewership.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You gotta sell, right?
It got Joey, dog. Joey paid for that shit, I think. They watched the fight, yeah.
Really?
They watched the fight.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Joey loves Logan Paul, so I was about to say Jogan Paul.
Jogan Paul. Damn.
No, he is inspired a lot. Well, at least the idea of a podcast is inspired a lot by Logan Paul. So.
Well, he likes both Paul brothers.
He
likes both Paul brothers. He's a Paul Tard, dog.
A what?
A Paul Tard?
The fuck is that?
A Paul Stan? He dick rides Paul brothers. That's what I'm saying. It's so weird to me, dude. Because their audience is younger people. It's the podcast. His podcast is more mature. Yeah. But the audience is like younger people.
Yeah, that's true, man. That it was a troll. The whole time period where he went to that damn forest, dog. That was so weird, man. That was such a weird time, man. Like when I watched that video, like I don't.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I watched that damn video. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh shit.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, it's already been fucked up. But yeah, dude, I watched that. I was like, dude, what the hell? Like, what am I watching right now? Why are you doing that? That's so weird. Like, I get it. You know, he was doing it for the views.
Dude, you know, actually, his viewership, after the people that made videos about it, his viewership was still increasing.
Yeah, of course, dude. Crazy, absolutely, man. That's what it is, man. There's no such thing as negative publicity, dog. You gotta understand. It will. I mean,
recently.
So
cancel culture.
Yeah. So well, yeah. Recently, it's.
Recently,
I would
cancel
probably.
Culture?
Yeah, that'd be a good argument. I would agree with that because recently, man, nobody say dick out here, dog. But before, you know, that was a great source of marketing, if anything. You know, but good luck with that now, motherfucker. Well, maybe you could probably do some shit now still, dog.
Dude, speaking about it, no. You know, well, I don't know how long to be true, but apparently, Bad Baby's gonna who? Dan Bergoli, that Cast Me Outside.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, I didn't.
She apparently said like she's taking a break from social media. She's like, all this negativity is getting to me, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it, man.
And she's 16.
Dude, absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's definitely for a 16-year-old, man. They don't know how to handle that shit, man. They're just trying to grow up.
Yeah. Like,
dude, imagine you would have been you would have gotten popular at fucking 16. I mean, I think actually Joe Rogan made a point on this. He was like, that shouldn't happen like that. You know, because it's a completely different experience. But I mean, it just depends. Also depends on what kind of environment they've been raised around. You know. So it just really depends on the pathway, but you know, for like I don't want to say that for the most part, you know, it could be dangerous to the development of that person, but it will definitely make it a complete change. Absolutely,
100%. Like Justin Bieber, dog.
Yeah, exactly, like Justin Bieber.
He always brings up Justin Bieber. Joe Rogan would love Justin Bieber, dog.
Yeah, I guess he does, man. Yeah, he used him as the prime example. Yeah,
he used him all the time, dog. He dick rising, dog.
Yeah, man. Justin Bieber makes a lot of fucking money, dude. That's crazy, man.
Apparently, his new single is ass. Yummy?
Yeah, I didn't listen to it at all.
Apparently it's ass.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I was like, I'm not surprised. That boy became a simp.
Damn, Simp's winning out here, dog.
That's true. Well, he was winning before he was a simp.
Simp be winning, dog.
He was winning before he was a simp.
No, simp culture is
different, dog.
Simp culture is winning now.
Like, there you go. There you go.
Because some big artists are simps, dog. Anuel, Justin Bieber, dog. Who else simp, dog?
I mean,
who else simp?
When you say
Ortiz,
how you gonna call my boy out like that? Dog?
Ortiz, dog. The boy gets mad. He's like, no, you better simp to me. No. I'm saying what I did.
It's a competition for him. I told him, dog, he's a super simp. He's okay with that, dog. Listen, man, if you're okay with being a simp, then, you know.
Oh, more power to you, dog. More power
to you, exactly.
The boy knows it, too. That's what's up. He acknowledges it, dog.
Yeah, it's funny, dog. I think being simp is funny.
Like Dan Strand, you know, like, what's up? What's it to you, dog? Mm-hmm. At that when you own up to it, at that point.
That's it. They can't touch you no more, dog. You know, you're like stone cold at that point. You know, you can't be touched.
Oh, shit. No, it's been going for an hour and 13 minutes, dog.
All right.
My ears hurt from this headphones. Your ears hurt?
My shit's getting hot.
My ears hurt.
Because I'm a profusive sweater, so.
See mine. No, they're uncomfortable on the ears after a while.
Really?
don't think so?
No, not really. I think my ears just get hot. So yeah, I guess you could say that they're uncomfortable after a while. I guess it depends on the padding you get, right? No, it's just because it's.
I guess because I fit right. I mean, now it's better.
You sure, dog? Because I got some big ass ears, man. So if it doesn't fit you, man.
I guess because I was. What the heck we're talking about, dog? I think because I wasn't like fitting it in the I wasn't doing that. I was like kind of like this is the ear.
And
kinda
you're like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's uncomfortable.
You know
as
what I'm
fuck.
saying? I think that's what's going on. Like now it's better. I could probably. Yeah, now it's better. That's better. I figured it better.
Yeah.
It looks better. Actually, no, it looks better. It looks better.
I can't tell the difference, big dog.
No, it looks better. It looks like I'm actually wearing them instead of like. I think I have them like this.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, dude. I didn't have them on. I had them on. That's what it was. I don't know,
All
something like that.
All right. This is going long enough already, man. Happy fucking Thursday to y'all, man. This is an interesting podcast to say the least.
It's Thursday.
It's just Thursday. We like to keep consistency, as you can tell. We don't take no for an answer. God damn it, no breaks.
And that's why I don't invite. I'm not gonna invite that motherfucker Carmen anymore.
And Jesus' booty hurt about Carmen, but it'll work out.
Oh my god. I gotta stories afterwards. But go ahead.
No.
Close it up.
Yeah. To anybody that watched live, I hope you guys enjoyed. To anybody that'll be watching, hope you enjoy as well, and thank you for watching. Other than that, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to turn that notification on so you get notified when we go live or when we upload. You can get notified for sometimes or all the time. All the time would be, what I would prefer you guys do. But other than that, it's been Ignorance is Bliss with Jesus and Randy. We love you guys. We love the support. Thank you to everybody who watched, all the 1,300 people that watched our last podcast. It's been real. We appreciate y'all. Good night. I know you've